We got 9 vintage cards that I'm going to be sending off to PSA through GameStop. Most of these I picked up at Collecticon Kansas City over this past weekend. A lot of these are in very good condition. Let's see what we're going to send off. First card I'm going to show is this Kabutops. At Collecticon, this was labeled as near mint and pack fresh. The edges have a little whitening, and then there's a few spots of whitening in the corners. Overall, very clean. I'd expect a 7 or an 8, which is kind of what I'm shooting for all of these. The second card is Rocket Scyther. This card is the cleanest one we have that we're sending in. I think this might be our one shot at a PSA 9, maybe a PSA 10, but I doubt it. I've heard it's kind of hard to get PSA 10s on vintage, but it's a really clean card. At Collecticon, we had to pair up the Rocket Scyther with Dark Caesar. So good. I love that holo. Now this one, unfortunately, I didn't notice when I was at Collecticon. It was labeled as near mint, and when I was there, I did notice there's a little bit of whitening, and then on the front, there's a little bit of silver, like on the yellow border, but I was okay with it. I was taking a chance, thinking that maybe it could still 7 or 8. Unfortunately, though, after further inspection, I did notice like a large kind of scratch or indentation on the back. It's pretty significant. Might be able to get a 7 on it, which I'd be happy with because that's still considered near mint. Another one of my favorite Pokemon ever, Espeon. Picked this one up as near mint as well. It's definitely got some whitening in the corners. So again, hoping for a 7 or an 8 on this Espeon. We've got the Ancient Mew, which I actually bought off of eBay a while back. I've just been torn on where to send it for grading, but I'm going to go ahead and include it in this submission since it's vintage. The card is super clean. I inspected it. I don't see any issues with it. Centering seems about perfect, but I do know that it's kind of a specialty card. Obviously, it's a little different than your normal vintage cards. They are kind of notorious for being hard to grade. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one get an 8 or a 9, and I don't know, it might have 10 potential, but I really doubt I get a 10. I just don't think it'll happen. A couple trainer cards I picked up at Collecticon. These are my favorite trainers. We got Sabrina and Misty. The Misty is a little bit cleaner than the Sabrina. Sabrina's got a little more whitening on the bottom edge. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Misty get a little bit higher of a grade. Maybe Sabrina gets a 6 or a 7, and then Misty gets like a 7 or an 8. And my last two cards are actually cards I picked up from Collecticon Kansas City 2024. I wasn't sure about sending these in for grading or not. Squirtle's my favorite starter of all time, and I love the entire evolution line. And having the base set Shadowless in like a PSA 7 or an 8 would be pretty cool. They both kind of seem to be in the same condition. I'm excited to send these into PSA. I'm going to be dropping off at GameStop today. Hopefully I'll get a quick turnaround. Make sure you follow if you want to see the results. I'll make sure to post an update as soon as I get them in. Also, wish me luck.